Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at Netflix, Facebook, Buffalo Wild Wing, Skechers, and CMG. We're going to look at those 5 stocks, and we're in positions in every one of them. So that's why we're going to take a look at them. All right, so Netflix here. We were telling everybody around the 116 area we're getting in. So we got in at 116, small position. We got in again, I don't know, 122 or something like that. So we have an average position of like 118.44, 118, something like that. But it's a small enough position so we can have a wider stop so we can withstand some damage. If it stops us out, we'll have maybe a 5-6% loss in our total portfolio. Not a big deal. On to the next one. But Netflix here, we're thinking with this upgrade, it's just a matter of time now. If the markets keep selling, well, we're going into the jobs report, so anything can happen tomorrow. So just keep an eye on that. Well, if everything goes up tomorrow because of the jobs report, let's wait for next week, and then we'll see where these shorts are coming through. Because it's just so artificially inflated on reports like this. So, and if it goes down, hey, even better. Then it's just telling me that a lot of the big boys are just sick and tired of waiting for Yellen and news and this and that, and they're already been distributing basically. But the jobs report, if we could keep going up, even better. Then the big institutions don't have to do anything. My opinion, of course. All right, let's get into the SKX Skechers. I don't think I've ever traded this equity. All I know is it's stretched on these charts, and today had a great reversal, engulfed this candle, and closed below it. Awesome. So let's see if we could get a follow-through day on this. If we have a down day in the market, these high flyers are going. So that's what we're keeping an eye on. And we're thinking at this point in the markets, we should see a little more downside, like with the SPY, the IWM. That's what we're looking for right now. Usually, typically, August is, a down month. We all know that. But, we're thinking August, maybe into September, and possibly October as well. But that's far out, one day at a time. But Skechers were in here at 153 and maybe a couple pennies. So we're about a buck something out of the money on this one. But that was a nice reversal. We should expect lower prices tomorrow. But again, no pattern or anything. We're just looking at that from this reversal, and we're looking for some follow-through. That's all we're looking for. Again, small position, wider stop, so we don't get our butts kicked. That's the problem with traders. They want to go all in. We're in these 5 positions with small positions. And if they go out, like this one here, if it goes out of the money 20 bucks, I'm still okay. No stress. Traders, stop stressing yourselves out. And this is, when it gets up here, there's not a lot of technical stuff you can look at. You're just looking at patterns and volume trends too. And then we have ways to look up in here. Was there anything? I was going to say, yeah, there's nothing on these charts. But again, that was a great reversal, so let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's look at Facebook. Facebook was crazy today. We already covered half of the swing trade today for like $3.37 or whatever. I think we took it right off. All right, hold on here. I'm excited. So we were telling everybody there's a gap fill here. So if this thing started retracing to the gap fill, take that short. And if you really want to be, a real small loss, use this as the stop out with confirmation, and you're done. So you're looking at 101, 102 at the most. Maybe a $4 stop. Come on, look at that. It pulled back, and we sold at 95 or 94.99, right in that area. Boom, done. Out. Half out. Break. We're still going to stop out around 100, 101. I still like that area. So either way on this trade, we'll make a little bit of money, but I think we're going to set up sideways and start going down, or we gap down tomorrow and we just keep rocking it. I don't know what time the jobs reports, but I think it's before market. So it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow, but I know we'll get some action. Hopefully we'll get a little more volume. So Facebook, again, we're short, but we're half out already made a profit. Like I say on StockTwits, hashtag take the money and run. Who cares? 3.5 or 3% on the first position. Done. Out. That's a no-brainer. The Buffalo Wild Wing. This is one this is the first, or not the first. We traded this a couple times. We're in at 150, or no, hold on. 195.01 or 195, right in that area. So we're actually almost $3 in the money on this one. Again, we got a great reversal, just like Skechers. So now we're looking for more follow through. If we get another day like today, I think right in here, if you're in this trade with me, right in here, we're going to take some off, 186. That'll be almost a $9 gain on the first half. And then we're looking for, unless you can be really, maybe take a quarter off here, or maybe a quarter here, and let's try to let it run to the 200. But again, we'll see. If this thing comes screaming down, we might have to do that, because then we might actually get a retrace, and then we'll take that half and short it again. But anyways, that's what we're watching for. Let's look for more follow through on this one. We're in the money, $3 on this. If we get down here, maybe we'll just cut half off and say thank you very much, and then let the rest run. Who knows? We'll see what happens tomorrow. That's Buffalo Wild Wing. All right, let's go back to CMG. Let's look at the monthly now. The monthly, this one's not terrible, but look how we're getting far, far away from the 20 MA. It just can't sustain that, especially straight up. If it goes straight up, then it's got, just like this. This went straight up, came back. Straight up, came back. But now it came back to the 20. Now it's stretched on news. It's going to come back here, I guarantee it. I don't know when, but it's just a matter of time. Let's look at Netflix. This was the other reason why we took this short. Look at this. Look how stretched that is. Come on, it's gotta. This was another level right up in here too. Yeah, that's the 126 level. So we're right there. So we'll see. But look at that stretch. It has to come back. Look how far. So it gets stretched. Look how, oh, it comes back almost. Gets rid of it. Kisses the 20. Goes on its merry way. It's got to come back. So this will keep stretching and stretching. So maybe, 93 area, 84 area. But we'll see. We'll see if this thing comes down. That's a daily chart. So, or no, that's the monthly chart. All right, let's look at Skechers monthly. You can't ask for more than that. Same thing. Man, if you were in from 50, you got to take some off the table. We had the blue line up in here at 160, 197 where it could possibly get to, and it actually did. The 141 here was really good for us, and look at that. Then on earnings, of course. But man, if this thing comes back down, this could have a sweet topping tail. If it makes a topping tail, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to let it run. I think we get to 105, this green line right here. But we'll see. It'll be interesting. Again, stretched pattern. That's why we're short too. Let's look at Buffalo Wild Wing. Same thing like Chipotle. Look at that. Screams up, comes back to 28. Screams up. Oh, it's coming back right here. Let's see. I think I have a little. Yeah, right there's a big 199, 200. That's a big area too. So, anyways, look at that. Come on. I think we're got 185, 88, and then possibly maybe 173 in there. Who knows? I mean, the 20 MA's down at 161. So, but anyways, we'll be out by that time. But man, I'd love to get $10, sell half, and let's try to get another 10. So that's the other reason why. And let me show you one more chart, Skyworks. And everyone was laughing. I shorted this one twice this year and made really good money too. And the last time we went short, I believe right in this area. We sold half at the 20 MA and then sold the other half when it hit the 50 MA. I think we got about $11 on the second half. It was almost a 10% trade. Bounced and kept going, but then went up like this. Kind of again, all right, here you go. Down, I showed this in my, in sideways. Bearish pattern. And look, down, sideways, bear, sets up, 200 MA. We're waiting lower. When it gets lower, we'll be bulls. We'll buy it and let it go. But we didn't talk about Skyworks. I wanted to show you this one. This is one we were talking. When we were shorting Skyworks up in here, I think we went short here one time, got the pullback, then when it went up here, we did it again. But look, I wish we would have stayed in this one. We were in at like 111, 112, something like that. Look at that. It's $86 now. But again, oh man, so right here, even 86, 65, that's not a bad area. If it cracks through there, we're heading to here. But this is one I kept saying. It stretched, it needs to come home to the 20 MA. Look at this, like a magnet. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I was taught by a couple of professional traders. These guys were just bad to the bone. Just epic traders making money, just killing it every day. And yes, we have losers. But man, when you have 6 winners on the day and 2 losers, who cares? And you still make 2-3 grand. Come on. That's a hell of a day. Heck of a day. But anyways, Man, I love this stuff. I love the trade, guys. I love looking at the charts. And when these stretch patterns, oh man. I mean, we could go back. Look at Costco back in here. Boom, we traded that one. Look at Humana. Boom, we traded this one right in here though. Then they had some buyout news or some crap. But look at that though. It's got some more stretch and look, it's coming back. This one here, when it got to here, we were shorting it up here. We got that. We got out. And you know what? We got out like a week before this pop too. It was crazy. But that's why we just take the money and see you later. Look at 3M. We shorted that one too. Same pattern. When it started getting up in here, it was like, oh, this is ridiculous. Look at that, right to the 20. Come on. Stock bookie, guys. Technical trading. That's it. Look at this. Fundamentally, is it going to go, well, it says the PE is this, and the DR is that, and the ABC is this. Come on. Yeah, as everyone was upgrading this thing, we were shorting it. Again, we shorted it almost at the top. I think right in here, maybe right in there. Yeah, it's on my Twitter account. And we should have held on to this thing. Man, epic trades, 20, 30 bucks on a $170 stock. Those are great. But that's what we're doing. We're looking at all the time frames, the weekly, this. You know, what is it? I haven't even looked at this one since we shorted it. Yeah, 168 maybe, right in that area. Look at that. And now we're starting a little downtrend. Look at the 200 starting to loop around. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you learned something. And you guys who stuck around and waited for the end of the video, that was a little bit with those extension moves. They don't work all the time, but you got to line some other stuff in as well. The other key factor, the SPY, the IWM, they're all selling. These things are all at the highs, especially the tech names. It's time to come home. You know, these high flyers, time to come in for landing. Again, all my opinion. We're just following the charts. And I'm just barking stuff at you guys today. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you're learning something. And some of you traders out there, take smaller positions. Give yourself a chance. Don't be in the pain trade or the buy and hope this thing goes up or down. Come on, guys. Stop taking a stab. Read the charts. It will make trading a lot easier. It will put yourself in a position at the end of the year to be a profitable trader. Again, thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.